NUŠAYBAH bint Ka'ab, the woman who defended the Prophet with her sword. In the golden pages of Islamic history stands a woman whose courage defied every expectation. NUŠAYBAH bint Ka'ab, known as Ammarah. The day of Uhud, during the Battle of Uhud, when the Muslim ranks collapsed under the sudden counterattack, chaos spread across the battlefield. Arrows rained down, swords clashed, and many companions fled in confusion. But in the heart of that storm, one figure rose, a woman with a sword and a shield. NUŠAYBAH rushed forward, standing as a wall between the Prophet himself and his enemies. Later, the Prophet himself testified, open quote, "On the day of Uhud, wherever I turned to my right or to my left, I saw Ammarah fighting to defend me." Close quote. She received 12 deep wounds that day, each scar a mark of her loyalty. Even when blood poured from her body, she never stepped back. The Battle of Yamama. Years later, during the fierce battle against Musaylimah the liar, NUŠAYBAH once again took up her sword. Amid the chaos, her arm was struck and severed, yet her spirit remained unbroken. She continued fighting alongside her sons, offering her very body for the survival of Islam. Beyond the battlefield. But Ammarah was not just a warrior. She was present at the second pledge of Aqaba, one of only 2 women to pledge loyalty to the Prophet in that secret night of commitment. She also stood firm at the pledge of Ridwan, ready to give her life when the companions pledged under the tree. And in matters of justice, her voice shook even the halls of power. When Caliph Umar ibn al-Khattab suggested limiting women's dowries, NUŠAYBAH spoke up with knowledge and courage, reminding him of Allah's words in the Quran. And the great Caliph withdrew his opinion in respect. Legacy NUŠAYBAH bint Ka'ab was more than a nurse, more than a mother, more than a warrior. She was a living shield for the Prophet ﷺ, a defender of justice, and a woman whose blood was written into the story of Islam. Her life shatters the false narrative that women in history were silent or sidelined. In truth, her sword rang louder than 1,000 voices, and her courage echoes until today.